traders right around the world, this is going to be our energy watch list among other individual trade setups and stocks, which we'll cover in the next 5 to 6 minutes in this analysis video. So what we'll do, we'll begin with Berkshire Hathaway, Class B shares, and we'll move down the list. We'll finish with Target, ticker symbol TGT. If you like this analysis, if you enjoy the way we break down these financial markets and these individual trades, have a look at our free trade scholarship initiative here at pivotpointtrading.com, or email me personally at success@pivotpoint-trading.com, and we can discuss your trading goals and how we can help you achieve them here at Pivot Point Trading. So what we'll do, we'll move into Berkshire Hathaway Class B. As you can see, we've got 3 triggers on Berkshire at the moment. We've had a bullish trade set up from last week at 127.63, which is triggered and is profitable, moving up to our first resistance level, about 129.60. We have a second bullish trigger at $130.18. So if we break above this old swing high and this resistance level, then we'll be entering and adding to our core positions already existing on Berkshire Hathaway. If in fact we roll over, the market turns bearish, which would be a huge surprise based on how the market moved last week, then we'd be looking at shorting Berkshire below 126.76. But until that occurs, we're remaining positive, we're remaining neutral, and we're at least holding these shares up until our first resistance, just shy of $130 a share on Berkshire Hathaway. Let's move into ticker symbol CHK. Last week we had a bearish trade set up about $27.09. That in fact did not trigger, which is good. It looks to be bouncing off the 10, the 20, and the 50 exponential moving average. So what I'm going to do is set up the bullish side to this trade and say to ourselves, well, if we get above $29.06, there's a good chance that we're moving up to at least our old resistance, which is just shy of $30.50, coming in here at $30.40 on CHK. Very interesting trade setup right there. I think we do have better trade setups. However, one of those trade setups is ticker symbol CNX. This is Consol Energy. Again, we had a bullish trade at 45.65. It did not trigger. We have seen an increase in bearish volume coming in on Thursday and Friday. A nice little gap, little intraday gap, which did fill. But again, the bullish or bearish, momentum is starting to come in. This could be the initial stages of a double top on CNX. We'll soon see. However, if we do break below 42.61, then we can start looking at selling short and adding or entering into put positions on CNX. Other than that, keep an eye on the exponential moving averages. As you can see, they are supporting price, and this is a really good opportunity for price to bounce and take out these old swing highs established in late April, early May, and also most recently on Thursday. We do have a 3-day candlestick pattern. This is what we call an evening star reversal, and it's generally a cautionary signal saying that, hey, the trend is slowing down, or at least we're finding an important resistance level. That is exactly where we are on CNX. What we'll do now, we'll move into CSIQ. No trade trigger on CSIQ. You can see we bounced off this support level. We have hit our resistance level, and we've seen a bearish engulfing. This is telling us that potentially CSIQ looks to be selling off again. However, if we move above 29.11, target 1, target 2, target 3, $32.36, and then $44 a share on CSIQ. If we break down below, all right, 21.24, then we are going to be looking at lower targets at $17 and $15 a share on CSIQ. So keep an eye out on both sides of the trade for CSIQ. Let's move into DE, ticker symbol DE. Now this was a really quick trade. We came down and we hit this old resistance, new support level. Then we had a little bit of a bounce. This was really a 2-day trade, not the nicest trade, not the highest reward trade, but right now we're just retesting this old support as new resistance, and we're starting to bounce all around it. No trade set up on DE this week. There are more compelling trade setups, as I've discussed in other analysis videos uploaded today. So have a look at those other videos, and really don't pay too much attention, to ticker symbol DE. Let's have a look at First Solar. Now, First Solar has been interesting. We're starting to see the exponential moving average cross. We're starting to see a series of lower lows and lower highs. We've bounced back into a resistance level. We've seen a bearish engulfing candlestick pattern right at that 50. This looks quite bearish. The only thing really holding this up is that 200, well, that rising 100, which we've seen the bounce take place from last week, and also the oscillators. They are in oversold territory, and they've turned up bullish. So they're supporting a little bit of a bullish pop, bullish momentum. However, we are at resistance. So a very neutral trade this week on FSLR. If we get above $65.58, look at this as a buying opportunity. If we break down below, let me just show you where that 100 simple moving average is. Just making sure that the bearish entry is below the 10, the 20, and the 50, which it is, and also below that 100. So if we get below roughly 59.64, really good shorting opportunity down at $56 on FSLR. Garmin is appearing to break out. It's been a while. I mean, we've been tracking this for the better part of 2 months. It's done nothing. Is this a share that I'm excited about trading bullish? No, I'm not, even though many people will look at this and saying, hey, we're on the potential or precipice of a bullish breakout. It's not something that I'm looking at. We have an exhaustion gap right here. We've got bearish divergence, the initial stages of a rollover. Not the best volume. This could break out, but there are better shares out there other than Garmin. One of those is LLY. Breakout above 61.54. Nice little trade opportunity there. If we break down below these swing lows and support levels, $56.25 in the bearish opportunity. 1, 2, and 3. These are really nice, compelling targets for LLY. Let's have a look at LinkedIn. LinkedIn, again, getting very close to our bullish trade at 167.30. Will this trade this week? Maybe. It's a very big maybe. We're at a resistance. We've seen a little bit of a one black crow candlestick pattern. It is the second strongest early reversal signal in the world of candlesticks. So that's not very good in the way of a bullish trade setup. Let me see if I can bring this bearish trade setup. And yes, I can. Really good opportunity to be shorting LinkedIn if we get below 154 a share. A golden cross on the 100 and 200. You can see a rejection at the 50 and a failure below. This looks perfect. Oscillators are overbought, right? Starting to turn down. That will confirm below 154.41 a share on LinkedIn. Not really go-to share because the markets look so bullish, but hey, it's on the radar if in fact we get a change in those signals where the market is looking to be trading at the moment. What I can see at the moment is that my trading software was a little bit non-responsive. However, that is not the case, so we can continue. Oracle looks to be setting up a little bit of a stair step or an ascending wedge. Doesn't matter what you call it. It is bullish. It's a consolidation pattern, a little continuation pausing pattern. If we break above 42.30, look to enter into calls. This is one of my favorite trades for the week ahead. Looks stellar if in fact we get that break above. Pepsi starting to break above 87.78, another fantastic trade opportunity, which you should have been entered into on Thursday or at least Friday. You got that initial bullish pop. Nice volume coming in, finally supporting Pepsi, pulling away from the exponential moving averages, breaking swing highs. Let me have a look at the ADX and the CCI. ADX turns up, it likes the trend. CCI is above the 100 line, saying that, hey, this is starting to trend bullish. Good opportunity to be trading Pepsi if in fact it starts to break out and trend. SolarCity, you can see my two bracket trades. Don't want to spend too much time on it because it's so far away from either of those. Can't see it happening. Same with SEE, 34.35 and 31.61 above and below. Trade entries are remaining the same. Soda is one which looks like it could break down, 36.61. We'll just wait. We'll see what happens on that. And to finish with, we've had Target, which has been an incredible shorting opportunity for the best part of 2 weeks. We did have a bullish pop on Friday. You probably exited out for a nice profit on Target. The best opportunity at the moment is to sit out of Target or at least wait for a break below this little bit of a below the support level down here at 54.80. Let me just undo what I just did. Just put in an additional support level. Let me just get rid of this because that is... There we go. A little bit unwise. Let me duplicate... Oh, I've got the wrong tool up. Let me just put in my support and resistance. Much better. Alright, well I've got an eraser tool, so I can't really add a trigger. If I was to add a trigger, it's going to be down here at about $53 a share. Sorry about that. I need to play around with my charting software. I've got the eraser highlighted, which is very, very annoying. Let me just see if I can just change that. Alright, it's not working with me. Charting software, I need to configure it again. So that will end us with the energy update. What I'll do is, if I get any inquiries of interest at our success at pivotpoint-trading.com, I'll set up a phone schedule with you where we can discuss what you want to achieve in the market and how we can help you here at Pivot Point Trading. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for watching this analysis video. We'll catch you during the week for some additional market updates. Have a great weekend. I'll see you during the week. Goodbye.